What's up, y'all? Hey. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. How you guys doing? Let me get in here and say hi to the people because it's Monday. This is the start of another week. And I had a great week, and I hope everybody did the same. Hold on. Oh shoot. Okay. Hey, Angela, what's up, boo? Hey, Cali girl. Hey, Phil. Hey, my love. Keisha, Cool Gamer, Lovely 31. Hey, Tracy Montrez. Hey, Miss Baking. Hey, Rainbow, Below, Too Feisty, Brandon. What's going on? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Mia. What's going on, Baby Blue? Prada Shoes. Hey, Natalie, Sharice, Nico. Yes. Amber, Lemon Kush, Tracy. What's going on, you guys? Hey, everybody. So I'm gonna be honest, it ain't really a whole lot for me to talk about as far as celebrity things. What's up, Ebs? Cartina, hey, Auntie Eva, how you guys doing? Sharon, hey, Dee Dee, what's going on? Not a lot. So let's get into the things. But first of all, yeah, I'm sick of Elon Musk. I'm not a fan, okay, and I'm sick of him. And I told y'all a long time ago that I feel like his whole purpose is to try to make Twitter fail. And yes, I said Twitter. I refuse to call it by that other name. It is Twitter. It's gonna be Twitter. It's always been Twitter. And I just think that his goal is for it to fail. Like I really do. So now he is hinting that he is going to make Twitter a fully paid platform. Sir, excuse me, Mr. Musk, Elon, nobody is paying for Twitter. Now, I know that you got people to pay for the blue checks, okay? I know that you have convinced these people to pay for the blue checks. Nobody paying for Twitter. Whose birthday is it? Yes, honey, my hair is growing. Thank you. You know, my hair broke it off really bad. And yes, honey, it is growing back. Hallelujah. I can put it in a ponytail, honey. I can put it in a ponytail. I saw a familiar YouTube face in that. Oh, we about to get into some we got some YouTube news to get into because the celebrities ain't a lot going on. Oh, we got some YouTube street news to get into. I put that in the thumbnail, child. Oh yeah, we gonna get there too feisty. Hey Xavier, what's up, boom? I said my name right. I said your name right. And shout out to my members who are lit up in green. You guys were able to follow me this weekend. While I was on my girls' weekend. Y'all got a couple of pictures, okay? We gotta have to have a members only live this week. You know, the last couple of weeks have been so busy with work and stuff and getting back to the school and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna have to meet with my members this week. We got some things to talk about, okay? Thank you for the tap on the screen. Listen, Mr. Musk, nobody is buying for who paying for Twitter? Today's your birthday, Montrez? Whose birthday is it? Someone I really love? Is it Whoopi's birthday? Is today Whoopi's birthday? It's whose birthday? I know today is Chloe's birthday. Chloe Johnson, the YouTuber. I know today's her birthday. Or was that yesterday? Maybe that was yesterday. Yeah, go ahead and say it. Who yeah. Well, come on in, China White. You know you got your seat down front, girl. Yes. Okay. Yes. You know what? I did know that. Montrez, I did know that. Yes. Thank you. She is one of my favorite people. I love Holly. I would love to have I'm going to be honest with you. I would love to work with Holly Robinson Peete. She does so many great things with her Holly Rod Foundation. I would love to work with her with some sort of autism project. I would love to work with Holly Robinson Peete. I love her. And you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. Let me tell y'all something. It is hard to get people to pay for something that they've been getting for free. Now, it ain't impossible, okay? But it is hard. Yeah, Whoopies is coming up. Yes, Whoopies is coming up, honey. Only a few Twitter Blue subscribers have made money off of the engagement. Hey, Pat Pointer, how you doing? But yeah, child, nobody listen. Again, it's hard to get people to pay for stuff that they have been getting for free, especially when they have alternatives. You know, a lot of people have gone over to Spill. I see more and more people. Is it Spill? What is it? Is this what? Threads. It's Threads. People went over to Spill for a minute. I don't think that lasted that long. And then people went over to but a lot of people are on Threads. I see a lot of people on Threads. So yeah, it's hard to get people. Did I see her ask that lady if she was pregnant? Yeah, I did. You know, people be making a big deal out of stuff. Like, I mean, was it rude? Maybe, but it really was trending. Like, I mean, it's rude to ask somebody if they're pregnant and you don't know if they're pregnant or not. Because basically, what you're subconsciously saying is you getting fat. Like when you ask a woman if she's pregnant, what you are asking her, what you're saying is she getting fat. Unless she like just had morning sickness or something like that. But when you just sitting across from somebody and y'all casually talking and you like, are you pregnant? Basically, what you just told that woman was she getting fat. I mean, it's rude. Yeah, I know I love Whoopi, but I'm gonna call a thing. Whoopi, it was rude, but it wasn't that serious. Like it was trending, and I just felt like that's how you know we having a slow news day because it's trending. Okay. Child, Whoopi just because y'all know she listen. Whoopi be smoking the weed, and I just think sometimes she be having memory lapses, and she just be saying stuff. I think it just be like bloop, it just be coming out anyway. But Elon, nobody is paying for Twitter. Not when they can still get on the Instagram for free. They can get on Threads for free. They can get on Spill for free. They can get on Discord. Like there are so many other places to get celebrity news at this point and to interact and talk. Like at this point, it ain't even really like when Twitter first started. The big thing about Twitter was that real celebrities were actually on Twitter and you could actually talk to people. Like I actually had conversations with celebrities on Twitter, and I know it was really them. But now, it's nothing wrong with being fat. What you talk about, Cora? I'm fat. Ain't nothing wrong with being fat, but it's rude. It's rude. But anyway, no, that's the eldest seeing her aura. Bet money, old girl, come back in a couple of weeks saying that she is indeed knocked up, and that might be true, Abby. But I'm just saying it was rude for her to do it. It was. Listen, pull that girl aside. Y'all see each other backstage all day long. You know how to get to her dressing room or summons her to your dressing room. It was rude. But again, it's Whoopi, and I don't care. Right. I mean, I told y'all before, I have literally had conversations with celebrities on Twitter when it first started. But now a lot of like what drew a lot of people into Twitter, that was one of the big things was, oh, I could talk to so-and-so. Oh, that's really so-and-so running their own account. But now it's just not as much of that anymore. I mean, you have like a lot of B and C list celebrities, but you don't really have a lot of A-list celebrities still running their own Twitter. Or they might come down and say something, but they're not interacting. They're not interacting, you know. But it don't even matter. Like nobody paying for that. Mm-mm. Nobody paying for that, child. So Elon, go somewhere. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna be doing a lot of tapping today. Kim Kardashian, come get your badass kids. Come get your badass kids. Saint then flipped the bird to the paparazzi. And he didn't do it once. He didn't do it twice. The little boy did it 3 times. And his mama told him to stop, and he did it again. And his mama told him to stop, and he did it again. They was on their way into a restaurant after his basketball game. He was with his little he was with his little friends, his little teammates. And he hit them with the first. He hit him with the, and then after Kim told him to stop, he hit him with the. Now let's be clear. I was cracking up. I was cracking up. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Kim, you might want to live your life in front of the paparazzi, but your kids clearly do not, because we have seen more than one occasion where your kids have lashed out. And I don't think it's fair that you are forcing your children to live that life. There are ways that you can do all of the things that you do, and we never have to see it. Celebrities do it all the time. Like, there are literally celebrities that we hardly ever see coming in and out of anywhere. Now, that doesn't mean that they don't catch them every once in a while. Okay. First step in not being taken pictures, but not being photographed by the paparazzi is don't call the paparazzi. Because we know that the Kim Kardashians of the world call the paparazzi and tell them where they're going to be, so they can be filmed. That's number one. Number two, don't go to the restaurants where the paparazzi hang out. And number three, you can go places that have like the blackout screens and stuff like that, so the paparazzi can't get it. Now, Abby said, nah, the paps be outside of her house. They be outside of her house because she has allowed herself to be so accessible to them over the years. A lot of celebrities, the paparazzi stake out their house, and they might get a picture of them in a car. First of all, you got tinted windows, don't nobody know who inside the car. So they might get a picture of your car going. They might get a picture of your car coming, but they don't get a picture of nothing on the inside. And like I said, I'm not saying that they will never, ever get a picture. That ain't what I'm saying either. But child, Kim be calling them people. They've been doing it for years. Hell, like, yeah, I keep seeing people saying, Carrie, watch it. Child, we still don't know what them kids look like. Janet Jackson is probably one of the most photographed from the paparazzi, and we only got a handful of pictures of her baby. I mean, very few, a few here and there. Wouldn't be able to pick that baby out of a lineup. Okay. Yeah, she calls the paparazzi. She absolutely does. The paparazzi have said that she calls them. She calls them. They all do. When I say all, I mean the Kardashian clan. They call the paparazzi. The Lindsay Lohans of the world used to call it. Like back in the day, the Britney, like they used to call the paparazzi to get photographed. Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's what you want to do when you going out on a night on the town, girl, do you. But you ain't got to put your kids in that. That's why the kids be yelling at the paparazzi and be flipping them the birds. I'm just saying. Carrie has 2 kids, I believe. Right. She was pregnant on Scandal twice. She was pregnant twice while she was filming Scandal. And those are the 2 children that I know of. Now, she had another one, which she may very well have had a third one, and we don't know nothing about it. You know why? Because she don't tell us her business like that. Okay? She just don't tell us her business like that. Hell, Beyonce hid twins. When the first pictures we saw of Rumi and what them babies' name? Rumi and the other one. I don't want to say the name wrong. Y'all gonna say I did it on purpose. I don't know them babies' names. But she hid twins. We didn't see them babies for 5 years. Rumi and Suri. We ain't seen them babies for 5 years. But you can't stop the paparazzi from taking a picture. You going to take your kid to get some lunch. Girl, bye. Sir. Rumi and Sir. Okay, Sir. Thank you. We didn't see them babies for 5 years. They ready for kindergarten before we even saw pictures of them. We don't know what the babies look like. So I'm saying, hell, we didn't see Rihanna's baby for damn near a year. Rihanna? Girl, bye. A lot of celebrities did. What's my girl? She got the twins. What's my girl? Angela Bassett. We didn't see them twins till they was grown. I said, damn, they about to go to college. Shit. And again, nothing is 100%. Nothing. But the reality of the situation is clearly the paparazzi bothers those kids. Now, do I still think that it probably wasn't appropriate for him to put his middle finger up? Probably not. Not so much. Okay. But he's sick of them. He's sick of them. I done blurred up my camera from tapping on the camera. All right, so there's that. Okay. Let's see who else I got on my list today before we get to this YouTube news. Who else I got to get out the way, child? Because it ain't a lot. It just ain't a lot. Okay. Okay, so I have a little bit of clarity on this writer's strike situation, and I want to thank everybody who left comments and all that good stuff. So here's what I know. Here's what I know. Drew Barrymore and Jennifer Hudson have both postponed the start of their new season in response to pressure about the writers being on strike. Tamron Hall and The View get a pass because technically they are considered news shows. Tamron Hall is a journalist, and so she kind of falls. That's the way it was explained to me. She sort of falls under that umbrella as of a journalist. The View is considered journalism, so it falls under that, and they do not have writers per se. Whereas the Drew Barrymore show, the Jennifer Hudson show, they do skits and they have monologues and stuff like that, and that comes from writers. Bill Maher said, F you and the horse you rode in on. He's starting his show and he don't care. That's what Bill Maher said. Now, I used to love Bill Maher, but he has just become a cranky old man. He's become the get off my lawn guy, and I can't do him no more. I used to really enjoy his show, but I just cannot. Sherry Shepherd said, I don't care what y'all say, my show's starting on time. My show's starting on time. So that's what I pretty much got. Someone has to write what we'll be reading on the screen. Yeah, but it's I'm just telling you what the people said, but it's not. It falls under that journalism category, so it doesn't fall under what the writers that it doesn't. The people who write what Whoopi writes they're not part of that union. That's my understanding. I could be wrong, but that is the understanding. That's my understanding. Yeah, so that's the understanding. So my question is, then why doesn't Sherry have WGA writers? That's my question. If everybody else if Jennifer Hudson and Drew Barrymore, if they have WGA writers, explain to me why doesn't Sherry Shepherd? Is she scabby? How does she have a different union? That's what I wasn't clear on that yesterday, and I'm still not clear on that. Right. The View falls under the same guidelines as like the Today Show or Good Morning America. Yes. That's my understanding. They postponed Bill Maher's show. Okay. Because at first Bill Maher was like, kiss my ass. So he must have came back and said, okay, fine. Because at first Bill Maher was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. My show's starting on time. Okay, so all of them must be now bowing to the pressure, which is a good thing for the strike. That's a good thing for the strike, because the less new TV, she never had WGA writers. Why? I don't understand. Okay, that's neither here nor there, child. That's neither here nor there. Because I just don't understand why she has a different union than everybody else. But okay. Sherry explained on her shows. Okay, thank you, Miss Sharon. She is not a part of WGA writers because she is a comedian and she writes her own stuff. That makes sense. Okay, boom. That makes sense. Okay. Fine. Moving on. Okay, so they belong to a different. Okay, so I just wanted to bring y'all what I learned, because I know yesterday I was all confused at it. Okay, but that's a good thing for the strike, because like I said, the less new shows and programming that the networks have to put on, it puts more pressure on them to negotiate. Now they're going back into negotiations this week, so it puts more pressure on them. They knew, or they should have known, that come fall was going to really be the tail of the tape, because now is the time where the networks are scrambling. That they are scrambling now for new, because they don't have nothing to put on. They don't have nothing to put on, and especially for these daily shows, people are gonna get sick of reruns of Drew Barrymore and Jennifer Hudson and all of that. They want new stuff, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay. There are other professionals that are not working because of the strike. That's what Bill Maher said. That's true. That's absolutely true. But unfortunately, that is what happens that is the whole point of a strike. The whole point of a strike is to make everybody uncomfortable. Hey, Angela. Hey, boo. That is the whole point of a strike. And it is unfortunate that other people are affected. I get that. But for example, when the teachers go on strike, the custodians aren't a part of that union. School nurses aren't a part of that union. The secretaries aren't a part of that union. The administrative staff isn't a part of that union. But everybody is affected when teachers go on strike. It's unfortunate, but that is how our world is. All of our jobs are intertwined. And so I feel for the people who aren't working, who aren't writers or aren't actors and actresses. I do. I feel for them. And but that is the whole point of a strike. To hurt, to make everybody uncomfortable, to force management to make a deal because they have all these other issues as a result of the strike. That is the whole point. That is the whole point. Yeah. Xavier said many of the showrunners like Shonda and Quinta are using their personal money to pay their crew. And it's unfortunate that they have to do that because it's not their fault. But again, that's why a strike it absolutely should be the final option, because it does hurt everybody. But that's why it should be the final option, right? Strike should never be your first line of defense. It should always be after we have exhausted all other avenues. But anyway, so that's what I got for that. Okay. What else we have? Okay. What else we got here? Okay. Hold on. My notes are on my phone today. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. Writer strike. Okay. Elon Musk. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we don't have a lot today. Now let's talk about this Tamar Braxton situation. Well, actually, do y'all want to talk about this Rolling Stone situation first? Let's talk about the Rolling Stone first. Then we're gonna get to Tamar, and then we're gonna get to the YouTube news. I got 2 YouTube news stories. Okay. Let's talk about this Rolling Stone situation first. Now, the guy who was the co-creator of Rolling Stone magazine, he had to resign from the board of directors for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for some very insensitive comments that he made about Black artists and female artists. Now, I'm going to read y'all this article, okay? Okay. Jan Weiner, the creator of Rolling Stone magazine, has been fired from the board of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation. This decision comes after Weiner, I'm going to call him a Weiner because that's how I feel like I should pronounce his name. It's spelled Wenner, but I feel like I'm going to call him a Weiner. made controversial remarks about Black and female musicians, suggesting that they are not as articulate as white people. Weiner specifically mentioned iconic artists like Stevie Wonder and Joni Mitchell, implying that they lack the same level of verbal prowess that white artists apparently possess. These comments have sparked outrage and led to his swift removal from the prestigious board. Weiner was quizzed about the lack of diversity in his new book, The Masters. He speaks highly of the likes of John Lennon, Mick Jagger, Pete Townsend, Bruce Springsteen, and Bono, but says that Black artists like Curtis Mayfield, Marvin Gaye just don't articulate at that level. He continued, the people had to meet a couple criteria, but it was just kind of my personal interest and love of them. Insofar as the woman, just none of them were as articulate enough to be on that intellectual level. It's not that they're not creative geniuses. Weiner's dismissal from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation board sends a clear message that his views aimed at female and Black artists will not be tolerated in the music industry. The foundation, which aims to celebrate and honor the contribution of influential musicians, took a firm stance against Weiner's remarks. In the statement, they emphasized their commitment to inclusive and equality, making it evident that any form of racism or sexism will not be condoned. So, let me ask y'all a question. For those of you who are in my age group or older, and y'all really remember Rolling Stone, like I know people who were younger, Rolling Stone probably was sort of, just like all of the print mediums was sort of I remember Rolling Stone magazine. They said this man was a creator of Rolling Stone magazine. Are we shocked? Based on the covers that Rolling Stone had, based on the articles that they had, based on the people that they chose to interview, based on the list that they would put out and the people that they chose to highlight. Are any of us shocked? I mean, Mick Jagger and Ozzy Osbourne were eloquent. Child, Ozzy Osbourne need to listen. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, the Osbournes used to be my guilty pleasure. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Because when the Osbournes were hot, I was like in high school, middle school. I mean, I don't remember the exact age, but I know I was still in school. And I was amazed because I have never in my life, and I mean never in my life, and I mean never in my life, seen no people talk to their parents like that. I had never seen it in my entire life. I had never seen it. And I was amazed that these kids was drinking and doing drugs and cussing. Never seen it before in my life. So it was my guilty prejudice. I mean, I was reading your comment, ML, when you said sharing this prejudice. I was reading them both at the same time, but I was shocked. So it was my guilty pleasure to watch the Osbournes, child. It was my guilty pleasure. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. The last episode I remember seeing was when they tried to put Kelly in rehab, child. They tried to kidnap her and put her in that damn van. And Kelly was like, I'm not fucking going. Child, they had that van outside waiting to take her to rehab. That's the last episode I remember seeing. It probably came back after that. I don't know. But I remember that shit, child. I was dying. Do you hear me? I was dying. She said, I'm not fucking going. Child. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I mean, and I just don't remember I just don't remember Rolling Stone doing too many highlights and I didn't read it regularly, but I do remember that when I saw a black person on the cover of Rolling Stone, I was like, it made me want to buy that particular edition because I ain't see it that often. I remember Prince being on the cover. I mean, of course, the Prince, the Michael Jackson, but I really don't remember a lot of Janet Jackson. Obviously, one of the most famous covers was Janet Jackson, with the infamous topless picture. But child, yeah. Symmetry said that magazine never respected or reflected the brilliance of black artists. You better say it again for the people in the back. All right. It's 185 people in the room. Please, if you have not already done so, please hit that like button. If you are new here, go ahead and Tina Turner, Donna Summer, yeah. If you are new here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, child. Welcome to the tribe. If you are new here, come on, drop down and say hi. We don't bite, child. And I thank you all. Okay. Is it sad I love that show because I love to see how terrible. That's what I'm saying. It was my guilty pleasure because I was just amazed. I remember one episode where Ozzy, I think, it was either Chipotle or Bar. What's the other one that sells the tacos and the burritos? Because that stuff be going out on. It came out on the West Coast before it came out here. But whatever, it was either Chipotle or the other one where you could get the burrito, Bell Taco, Del Taco, whatever it is. And baby, I remember that man ate so many damn burritos and he could not get, he was addicted to them burritos. And I remember that whole episode was him and them damn was it Baja, whatever it was. I remember the whole episode was him and them damn burritos. And he kept sneaking out the house. And he went to the drive-thru and they couldn't understand him. He was trying to order a burrito and they couldn't understand him. Yeah, the man was trying to order him a burrito and they could not understand what he was saying. That shit was so funny to me. He got so mad. He was cussing and everything. He got so damn mad because he was by himself. Well, with the camera crew, obviously. But he wasn't with none of the kids and nothing because he had snuck out the house because they told him he was eating too many of them burritos. So he snuck out the house to go get the burrito. And he tried to order that damn burrito and they could not understand nothing that man said. Baby, that thing. Baby. Who that thing cracked me up? I ain't lying. I used to love that show. Whoo. Anna Nicole. Yup. Anna Nicole show was my show too. I used to love that crazy ass show. Those was my guilty pleasures back in the day, child. I remember the dogs trade. Oh, all that. Yeah, they had all them damn dogs and they weren't trained. Oh, that was some nasty. Okay. Ooh, see, that was some nasty stuff, child. But yes. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay. Moving on, child. Moving on. Oh, gosh. Moving on. Okay. Now, Tamar Braxton was robbed down to the Atlanta. Now, first of all, let me say this. There's nothing more violating. There's nothing more violating than to have your things stolen from you. I have been there. I've had people break into my car. That is a terrible feeling. That is a hurt feeling. And there's no excuse for that. And it's fucked up. And I'm glad she got them people on camera. I hope somebody recognized them. I hope they mama called and turned them in, their cousin, uncle, sister. I really do. First of all, it was a whole group of them. It was like 5 of them, okay? It was like 5 of them, okay? And she did post a video, and I would have done the same thing. Post it. I hope you get some close-ups, okay? Put their asses out there. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got a bigger issue. We have a bigger concern, tribe. We have a bigger concern. Now, I'm going to read y'all what Tamar has said, okay? And then we're going to talk about the problem we have here. Tamar Braxton wrote, I got robbed at home. I'm not safe anywhere. I don't know why I keep getting violated. I had a lot in my car because I don't live anywhere. Because I'm not safe anywhere or with anyone. Y'all, I feel like we got a deeper, and I'm really not even being funny right now. I'm not being funny. I really feel like we got a deeper issue right here. Let's break this down. First of all, I got robbed at home. So as you can see, this picture is from a parking garage. So I'm assuming that she lives in some sort of apartment complex at this point, a condo, a penthouse, whatever, right? Because this is not a driveway, this is a parking garage, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I want us to be clear on what we're talking about right now. Okay, this is a parking garage. She said, I'm not safe anywhere. Baby, Tamar, Tay Tay, what's going on, boo? What do you mean by that? I'm not safe anywhere. What do you mean by that? I need some clarity on that. I had a lot in my car because I don't live anywhere. Ma'am, what? What you mean you don't live anywhere? Because I'm not safe anywhere or with anyone. So first of all, let's break that down. I have a lot of questions. First of all, Xavier said, didn't she live in a mansion? Child, when did you see Tamar living in a mansion? Tamar moved out you talking about the mansion she lived in with Vince. Remember, Vince put that house on the market and didn't even tell her before they was even divorced. And then she was renting that house that she filmed that last reality show in, where she was with the man and then she had all that stuff happen with the man or whatever. She was renting that house. She has since moved to Atlanta, but I distinctly remember her posting about her buying a home in Atlanta and being so proud of herself, because I think she was saying like that was like the first piece of property that she's purchased on her own. She did it all by herself. And that was a couple of years ago. That was like maybe 2 years ago. So, as far as I know, she had bought a home in Atlanta. Now, it could have been a condo. I mean, when she said she bought a house, that doesn't mean it's a house with a driveway on the street. It could have been a condo. So that could be where she was. But when you say you don't feel safe, did something happen in that home that made you not feel safe? Number one. Number two, where is Logan? Because on your YouTube channel, you picking Logan up. You had Logan on his first day of school. You picking him up. Like, where is Logan? If you don't feel safe and you are not staying in your home, where's the baby? And who the baby with? I mean, he ain't a baby. He's 10, 9, 10. But, and third of all, you don't feel safe with anybody. Where that white boy? Where the white boy? Why you don't feel safe? Did he do something, girl? Did you find out that his ex-girlfriends wasn't lying? Did you find out that the man wasn't all you thought he was? What you don't feel safe about? I just be wanting to know. Now, I hope that them sisters is on that Braxton hotline beelining over to Tamar house. Because somebody need to get some answers to some questions. I don't know who has primary custody. I don't know. I mean, I know that neither one of them have. I do believe they have joint custody, but as far as I know, Vince is still on the West Coast. I don't know that to be a fact. Wait a minute, Leo. What you mean he broke? When we break that story, what you know, Leo? What you know? Leo, tell me what you know. I don't remember that story. I remember after they went on that show. I remember his ex girlfriends or ex baby mamas or whatever was telling his business, and Tamar said she was lying. I mean, I remember that. But I feel like we missing a chapter in this book. Now, right. Logan is always with Tamar, right? And they be cooking in that kitchen and all of that. Trina live in Atlanta. Tawanda live in Atlanta. They mama live in Atlanta. The only one that's out west is Tony. That's what I'm saying. They need to be on that main line. Now I follow her on TikTok and her YouTube channels. I missed that. Leo saying came out that he wasn't really balling like that. Now I'm not surprised. Let's be clear. I'm not surprised, but I just didn't remember. So in the grand scheme of things, I'm sorry to see that she got robbed, but I just got bigger questions. I just do. After that post, I just got bigger questions. I got questions. Big ones. Big questions. But I'm sure we'll get an update. I'm sure Tamar's going to come down here tomorrow or later on tonight and do a live explaining what she had to say. Because y'all know Tamar can't help but tell us everything, especially when she started getting drugged down to the internet streets. So she going right, she sang the national anthem Sunday. Her son was with her and JR was there. See, Makisha, that's what I'm saying. What's she talking about today? What is she talking about today? You mean Logan and your boo was with you on Sunday, but today you don't feel. Girl, I can't with Tamar. Y'all know I be trying not to come down here with the Tamars, but I had to talk about that. I had to address that. All right, now let's get to this YouTube mess. Now I got 2 YouTube stories to share with y'all, and here's why. Y'all know I normally don't be getting into the YouTube mess, but baby, I got to talk about these. So the first one, I feel like Tamar's over dramatizing the matter and didn't mean it literally. Abby, I feel like that's what she gonna say when she go live tomorrow morning on her way to Dish Nation. She gonna stop at that Bojangles like she did the last time and order her breakfast while she on live and explain to us what she meant versus what she said. Okay. So I'm with you, Abby, and I'll be ready for the screen grab if and when I catch it. Okay. Now let me say this. Which one do I want to talk about first? I feel like I'm going to talk about Armand Wiggins first because I feel like when I get to Justin J, I'm going to want to cuss and I'm going to want to go off. So I feel like we're going to start with the Armand Wiggins denied. So there's a guy by the name of Denied. He has a YouTube channel. And for whatever reason, he got beef with Armand Wiggins. Now, he's got beef with a few people. I mean, he was trolling Pam for a while and you know, he got into it with a few YouTubers, and then he sort of came down here and apologized and said that he was going to do better and, you know, all that good stuff. But he still got a bee in his bonnet for Armand Wiggins, okay? Still got a bee in his bonnet for this for Armand Wiggins. Why? We don't know. And y'all know Armand don't care, okay? So, where's Bougie Barbie? It's your first live? Welcome, Bougie Barbie. Hey, come on down. Like that name, girl. Bougie Barbie. So, Denied was at there was a Zeus event about a month or so ago. Maybe it was the premiere of Bad Boys, maybe. Because it was a couple of months ago. And Denat was there. Our mom was there. And Denat went live. And I saw his live. And he went live basically talking ish about Armand Wiggins and talking about Armand Wiggins and how, you know, because Armand Wiggins was there and so was King Payne. And he was talking ish about King Payne. He was talking ish about Armand Wiggins. And remember, that was the same night that King Payne and Armand Wiggins got into an argument, whatever that event was. But he was talking ish about Armand, talking about how Armand, he fumbled the bag when he came for Jason Lee and how he was at the Zeus event begging for pictures while Donat was like, I was in VIP and, you know, you doing this and you doing that and blah, 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 blah. So, wait a minute. Who is Xavier? Who been showing his ass on? Jesus will pull Justin J delay behind first. Oh, child. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get to Justin J in a second. Hey, Brittany. So, if you've been on YouTube for a long time, you know this person is notorious for beats. You know, too feisty. I know who he is, but I don't follow him like that to be in. But yes, he got into it with Sherelle's World, and he's been into it with a lot of people. Yes, absolutely. And like I said, he was trolling Pam, you know, all of that. So they was at the Baddies premiere. I believe it was the night before last. I believe it was Saturday night. The Baddies East, whatever, down to the Zeus. And baby, allegedly, Donat then threw a drink in Armand's face. And they commenced to fight. And Donat went live and talked about how he beat Armand Wiggins' ass. And Armand Wiggins posted a picture of Donat with a black eye and said, you bragging about whooping my ass while your eye looks like this. And then Armand proceeded to go over to his station head and talk about what really would happen. Now, I'm not on Armand's station head, but if you are on his station head, you probably can go over there and find it. He went live with oh shoot, what's the girl's name? Milagros, the one that what's that YouTube channel she does? I can't remember the name of it. But allegedly they went live down to the station head. Now again, I'm not on his station head. So if you want the whole breakdown according to Armand's version, hey, Six Sad World is over on the station head. You was in the station head. What he said? Cub Star, what he had said? She said she was in Armand's station head and she laughing, so it must have been good. Mob Radio, thank you. It's Mob Radio. Now, Mob Radio was live with him over on the station head. So tell me what they said, because I'm not on his station head. But yeah, honey. So that is allegedly what had happened down, you know, they got all kinds of beefs going on in the Baddies West, and the two people fighting ain't even on the show. Okay. Lord, Abby gonna be doing the baddies, y'all. So if y'all want y'all baddies breakdown, y'all go over there to Abby Reviews. I'm sure she's gonna be pulling out the petty mic. I'm sure she's gonna have the petty mic out soon and very soon. Okay. Soon and very soon. Okay. So that is the Armand Wiggins. Okay. He told the whole story. Basically, the man was instigating. He tried to throw a drink and got a two-piece by Armand's man and then by Armand. Well, that's how it's supposed to happen. Thank you, Cub Star. I'm here for all of that. I'm here for all of it. That's how it's supposed to be. And then he got kicked out. That's about right. That's about right. But that's the story I heard was that Donat started it, that he did instigate it, and that he threw or tried to throw a drink in Armand's face. Hey, can you close the doors when you pass it, please? Thank you. And I opened up the windows upstairs. I'm gonna turn the air off. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I saw your note. Thank you. Child, that little boy. His birthday tomorrow. So yeah, so that is what allegedly had happened to the Armand Wiggins. But again, if you want the whole story, Go down to his station head where he breaks it down. Okay. Now, Donat went on the Wiley show to tell his side of the story. And then him and Wiley ended up getting into a child. Now I didn't watch neither one. I'm just telling you what the streets have said. Okay. He had people recording Armand even before the drink was tossed. So yeah, it was definitely premeditated. Damn it, meditated. It's spelled Donat. I think is how he spells his name. But yeah, Donut. Yeah. Looking for content. Yeah, sound like it. But that's what he does. He goes out here trolling these bigger YouTubers, and yeah, he's looking for content. Now, this Justin J situation is a little different. Now, for those who don't know who Justin J is, right, Wiley's an Armand super fan. Now, Justin J is a YouTuber. He's been around for a while as well. And a few years ago, Justin J came down here and let us know that he was HIV positive, right? He was very open about that. He did a video about it. It's probably still on his channel somewhere along the right. Justin J, aka the King of Reads, right? Same person. Thank you, Ms. Bathan. Yep. He did an interview recently. And in this interview, he spoke to the fact that not only does he not disclose his status to potential partners, he doesn't feel like he has to. He feels like it is his right to not share his status. He was offended when he went to the doctor and the nurse was asking all the same questions that the nurse asked everybody and asked whether he was using safe sex. He spoke to safe sex being a dated concept. I mean, that is just so old-fashioned. What is safe sex? What is she talking about? He said that he does not exercise safe sex because he feels like it is his right. If he wants to have unprotected sex, he should have a right to have unprotected sex, and he doesn't have to share that information. Sir, you're going to jail. You are going to jail. The fact that you can fix your lips and fix your mouth to say that you don't feel like you are obligated to share your status, and you feel like you have the right to have unprotected sex if you want to, and that you don't have to tell nobody, and for you to even get offended when your doctor is asking you whether you are exercising safe sex practices, sir. It could be dependent. It depends on the state. It depends on the way the law is written, because you could go to jail for attempted murder. If you engage in unprotected sex knowing that you are HIV positive, you, depending on the state, depending on the way that law is written, baby, you could go for attempted murder. Now, is Justin J trolling? Is he just trying to get people's attention? I don't know. But the fact that he said it, and as far as I know, he ain't came back to fix it. He ain't cleaned it up and he ain't changed it, as far as I know. As of right now, I have not. Endor said it was an edited video. That's not accurate. Check your facts. That's an old video, and he does let people know he's positive. I didn't see where he fixed it up. That was several years ago. Then I stand corrected, because I certainly don't want to put that information out if it's wrong. Then I stand corrected. Okay. He always speaks about him being positive. He does speak about, that's why I said he came down here, he did a whole video. He absolutely told the world that he was HIV positive. But the reality is, folks have been ended for not telling. Child sure have. So Shanquia says that that's not true. Now I didn't see that, but I'm going. Y'all know. Listen, y'all see. I don't see everything. I don't see everything. But I didn't see that. But I don't see everything. He is very open on his YouTube channel about being. He is, Angela. He absolutely is. But if he runs across somebody that don't know him from YouTube, because contrary to popular belief, everybody don't watch YouTube. But I know, and that's why I started off by saying he came down here and he told us he's told us that he was positive. So y'all are saying that that's an edited video. Okay, I didn't see that, but that doesn't mean that it's not true because I don't see everybody. I mean, I don't see everything. Hey, Ruru, I don't see everything. So somebody edited his words together to say that. Okay. It ain't sound edited to me, but who am I? He does speaking engagements on him being positive. Again, I believe all of that. That still don't mean that he didn't meet somebody at the club and don't say nothing. I'm just saying, I get that. I get that. Hey, Really B. Hey, what's up, Don Don? Conscious talked about this. Conscious TV. Okay, I'm gonna go look at his video because I specifically checked because I was like, I don't want to be lying on nobody. But I'll look at Conscious's video because I didn't see Conscious's video. I know Conscious talked about it, but I didn't see his video. Let me see here. Hold on, let me see here. I'll look at Conscious video. Nah, he said if and come back lackluster to fix it after he got drunk. Yeah, I'm just saying, I heard the clip of what he said, and it didn't sound edited to me. That doesn't mean it wasn't edited, and I ain't seen where Justin Jaden then cleared it up. Now I hear y'all. I'll go listen to what Conscious had to say, because y'all know that's my boo, and I listen to Conscious. That's my boo. But I specifically checked with Justin J's channel before I went live. The unedited version said what I just said. The unedited version said exactly what I just said. He did a video a while back saying he discloses it, and it was on a response to Nicki Minaj trying to out him. Well, I know when he came down here and told everybody he was HIV positive, I know that was partly in response to somebody saying that that he was trying to out him. He did a video about okay. Yeah, I know when he first came down here and told us because somebody was he was afraid that somebody was going to out him. If I remember that correctly. Yeah, people, hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna listen to Conscious's video. I'm gonna listen to Conscious video and I'll come back. But let me say this: if I'm wrong, I apologize. I apologize. Because I don't want to put that on nobody if that ain't true. But that I specifically checked before I went live, and I did not see, because this is something that's going on in the YouTube streets. Okay. Shanquia Belton, thank you so much, because she is riding for Justin J. Thank you. And I appreciate all of y'all that are telling me that. And again, if I'm wrong, I apologize, because again, I don't want to put that out there at all. At all. I do not want to put that out there. So I'm going to listen to what Conscious had to say and get clarity. But I did check before I came down here, because I wouldn't come down here and say something that's serious without, making sure I double checked on that. I did not see any sort of clarity from Justin J. Now, I'll listen to what Conscious had to say, but I'm talking about from Justin J. But y'all are saying this is an old video that has been edited. Okay. Well, it was edited well. That's all I'm going to say. But I do know that he speaks on it. But again, just because he speaks on it on his YouTube channel does not mean that everybody he runs into knows who he is. But I understand the point that y'all are making by saying that he does speak to it on his channel. I get that. But again, contrary to popular belief, everybody don't live on YouTube. So there's plenty of people that he may run into that do not know. That's all I'm saying. He cleared it up. Okay, see, all right. Self-Care said he cleared it up on Twitter Spaces. All right, then I'm not on Twitter Spaces. So let me go and see if I can find it. Is Twitter Spaces, do they save those? I might see if I can find it, because I do want to get clarity. So I apologize to Justin J. Let me apologize. Let me not say if. Let me just say I apologize to Justin J. I apologize. I do. And I mean it. I'm sincere, because I don't want to put nothing out there like that if it's not true. So I apologize. But I will go listen to Conscious, and I'll see if I can find it. I don't know how to find stuff on Twitter Spaces. See, they're not saved. Yeah, I don't know how to find stuff on Twitter Spaces, but I will go listen to Conscious. I will go listen to Conscious. That I will do. Because y'all know I don't want to put nothing out there that ain't true. I want to be clear. Bloop, bloop. I want to be clear. I know what Twitter Spaces is, and I've been on like 1 or 2 Twitter Spaces, but I don't know nothing about, like, I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to start one. None of that. Twitter Spaces, basically all Twitter Spaces is like Clubhouse on Twitter. That's really what it is. It's like a Clubhouse on Twitter. If you ever been on Clubhouse, it's just Twitter's version of, in my opinion, it's like Twitter's version of Clubhouse. Justin J is a YouTuber, or King of Reeves, whichever one. Sometimes they save him. SCK say you can save him. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go listen to Conscious video, y'all. And again, I apologize to Justin J, because I definitely don't want to spread false information. But I want y'all to, I just want to say it one more time for the people in the back. I did check before I went live, but I didn't see anything. So I didn't look in the right places, because I went to his YouTube page. I didn't know he was on Twitter Spaces. Okay. Because I don't follow him like that. So I don't, when people have all these other platforms, Patreon and Station Head and Discourse, and I don't be on all them different places. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely did not know he had done a Twitter Spaces at all. Okay. But yeah, I really don't watch Justin J like that. Nope, not at all. So, but I hate to end it on that note, but I'm going to end it because I don't have nothing else to talk about. It really wasn't a lot going on today, but I did want to come down because I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been kind of neglecting y'all because I've been so busy with work. And like last week, Monday, I had the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Tuesday, I worked late. Wednesday, I worked late. Thursday, I worked even later because Thursday was back to school night and I didn't get off until 8 o'clock. So, and then Friday, I left directly from work and I went out of town. So I went live late one day last week. We did that Michael Orr video late. I think I might have did another live late. That's why I was coming on late last week. That's why we didn't do a teacher project. Like last week was just crazy. So I said, even though it ain't really nothing to talk about, I said, I'm going to come down here and talk to my people because I feel like I neglected y'all last week. So I think I know Abby, and if y'all want to hear a breakdown of the Kirk Franklin, hey Tracy, of the Kirk Franklin documentary that he did on his channel about finding his father and trying to reconcile with his son. El Teddy and Abby did a really nice breakdown yesterday on El Teddy's channel. So y'all go check that out. So before y'all ask me if I'm gonna review it, I'm gonna tell y'all go watch El Teddy and Abby's review. They did a really good breakdown. So y'all go watch them. Okay. I'm gonna get off of here and try to get you some videos, some reviews, because I'm behind. I'm behind on my reviews. So I'm gonna try to get some reviews out tonight. And I will talk to y'all later. Mwah! Peace.